Hi everyone, welcome to RMU Tonight. As always, we've got a lot in store for you tonight. I'm Kevin Williams.
And I'm Judy Bartek. And today we have a chocked full show with mummies, homecoming, and foreigners. This should be interesting, so we need to get started. RMU Colonial Theater recently announced its newest performance entitled Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. Show runs October 3rd through the 6th at 8 p.m. and Sunday the 7th at 2 p.m. The project is a 30 plays in 60 minutes, and the audience participates by determining the order and the number of plays during each performance. That's right, the show will be different each day depending on audience participation. Interested? I know I am. Tickets are on sale and at the door, and they're only $1. The play director says that everyone should probably be there around 30 minutes prior to the show for a pre-performance that's going to be taking place. So Kevin, do you expect to be there? I think it sounds really interesting.
Well, I'm definitely going there. Unfortunately, I can only go on one night, so it's the fact that it's going to be different on each night.
You're going to lose that little thing there.
Yeah, but regardless of either you can go one night or 2 nights or even all 4 performances, that definitely sounds like it's going to be a really interesting
Yeah, it's really interesting, especially I think as an actor it would be really hard not knowing what you're going to be doing each night and not being able to like prep for a specific thing, but just generally you'd just be prepping to be on stage, I guess.
That says a lot about the talent of the people on stage, so that they can just be ready. They obviously have to know their material very well.
And be very adaptable, I guess,
Absolutely.
to what was going on. But switching the subject now, last week our very own Molly Spurk invited the homecoming court to participate in a wave contest. After tallying the votes and recalculating our arithmetic, we have determined the winner, Crystal Dennis. I don't know if you remember, Kevin, but she had a fantastic wave. It was absolutely beautiful.
What exactly was that again? Was that wrist, wrist?
I think it's elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist.
Flick the hair. No, that was last.
Touch the pearls and flick the hair.
So elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. Touch.
But I think she might have had a variation on the wave. Because I think what we here at Robert Morris appreciate is the uniqueness. And she was definitely unique and very charismatic. She's good on camera.
That is why she definitely won in a landslide.
I guess, I mean, as talent, we weren't able to see the actual tallying being taking place backstage, but apparently she won by a landslide.
Absolutely. No one even came close.
No one even tried to rebut the whole thing and ask for a recount because she was just that good. I think when the candidates saw her doing it, they were just like counting themselves out then.
They knew it was over.
But she may have won the contest, but who's going to win the actual homecoming court? Who's going to be our king? Who's going to be the queen? That's like the big question. Kevin, are you willing to place any bets?
Well, judging by the couple of posters that we've seen throughout campus, I think that Bill Romango has a pretty good campaign.
Yeah, he has a great, I mean, the simple idea of putting posters up might be what wins it for him, because nobody else put posters.
Yeah, so, and he has a few of them throughout campus. I think that he's getting the message across. Even someone who's not very up to date of the homecoming ballot knows his name, so he's definitely doing a good campaign. For Queen, perhaps, I mean, Crystal Dennis, she did perfect the wave. So, but can she perfect the votes? You know, we'll have to wait until Friday night to find this out. And
voting is still taking place, but we will find that out Friday, I guess, at the actual dance. But Bill, I mean, Bill not only has the posters up, he's also on the football team. He works here at the Academic Media Center, but there are other guys that could possibly win that for him that have the voices in their fraternities around campus. So it's a hard tell there. It
could be too close to call.
It might be too close to put, and so no bets, Kevin. You're not going to bet on anything.
I'm not a betting man, but I think I'm gonna let the votes count themselves here.
Yeah, and you'll be at the dance.
I will not be, unfortunately. I'm missing it this year because I have to go home because it's homecoming at Mars High School, so I shall be attending
at your alma mater.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, this weekend is homecoming, and here at Robert Morris, there's a lot of events happening. Right now, there's actually the pep rally at the bonfire. A pep rally and bonfire at the fire pit. Celebrate the RMU sports and activities. And if you haven't already stopped by, be sure to stop in for music, activities, and free giveaways. And who doesn't like free giveaways?
They're always a very nice touch. And in the spirit of homecoming, this Friday night is the homecoming dance at the Holiday Inn Pittsburgh Airport from 9 p.m. to midnight. Admission is free when you present your Freedom Card, and buses present from the gazebo parking lot at 8:30.
So, dance. I mean, dances are always a lot of fun. For a girl, I don't know on the guy's perspective what it is like.
I don't know what college dances are like here, but I remember in high school and even in the more awkward phase of middle school, it was always the girls kind of in their little circle and they're having their fun, and then the guys are standing on the side and they're,
drinking the punch.
Drinking the punch. They got their hands in their pockets. They're always just kind of waiting until the slow dance to come on.
Yeah, well, hopefully things are a little different in college and you boys are finally a little more outgoing. But, I mean, girls always love to dress up and do their hair and get their nails done.
And semi-formal attire is required for this event, so don't expect to wear jeans or anything like that because it's nicer than that.
In the day of fashion, anything is fashionable, anything's business, anything's formal, anything's semi-formal. What is semi-formal?
Well, I think probably for the guys, it would be, at least khakis or like the nice khakis, not like the tan jeans.
Or the cargo shorts. Or
right.
Not the cargo.
Definitely not carpenter jeans. And obviously, black pants, at least a tie, if not a tie, button it up to here, higher than I buttoned it today.
Do everything that we're not doing. But we have to take a break. But first, this year, Robert Morris RMU Tonight's all about the viewers. We're dying to know what you want to hear about. What would you like to see? Send us your ideas at rmutonight@gmail.com.
Up next, RMU goes global, and Judy and I will become the first RMU co-host to be mummified. You definitely don't want to miss this, so stay tuned.
Whose idea was it to make it this big?
Freaking awesome bonfire.
Mom and Dad, we need you to be involved in our school, because when you are, we get better grades. And have a higher rate of graduation. It could be as simple as stopping names to read haiku. Hey, we're not demanding like your boss, but we need you to be involved in our school. And maybe even get us a pony.
Hear what your kids are saying. Get more involved. Join your local PTA.
Passing gas around infants can be deadly. Passing gas releases a toxic fog of ammonia and hydrogen cyanide, which can be especially harmful on an infant's developing lungs. Passing gas can even contribute to sudden infant death syndrome. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas, take it outside.
There's something about you, baby. I can't get enough. There's something about you, baby. I got you looking at me, I'm gonna call you bluff. There's something about you.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Have you been a dad today?
Well, I have to say the numbers are really good, and pretty much everyone loves every aspect of the show.
Right.
But the network's telling us that we have to get a new female anchor.
A new female anchor?
Any ideas?
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to think. Hey, you want to be on the show?
Okay.
Welcome back, fellow viewers, or as I should say, hello from down under. Now that might be a little cliche about Australians, but that's what we're here to learn. That's right. Once again with us is our own Molly Spurk with two very Australian RMU students. Molly, fill us in.
Thank you, Judy and Kevin. I have with me tonight Lee and Martin. So we have a couple of different questions, like what do you think the main difference between America and Australia is?
Main difference between America and Australia is, like, from my perspective, is probably the attitude of people. People over here seem to be a lot more polite, a lot more proper, a lot more in tune with bettering themselves in their career and that. And a lot of people in Australia just, very laid back and just want to live a life that is very easy and, affords them plenty of time to do the things they like to do.
Martin, what do you think?
Well, I definitely thought that when I first arrived, that driving on the other side of the road, it's quite a challenge. Definitely scared me at the start, and that was probably the one thing that really got me when we first arrived.
Have you ever driven on the wrong side of the road?
Legally?
Well, accidentally, more of.
Not really, no.
I have once.
No, not at all.
What's your least favorite thing about the United States?
Definitely the food.
Yeah, definitely have to say the food.
So Australian food is healthier and just better cuisine?
Yeah, it's prepared like much fresher, you know what I mean? Like it's cooked a lot healthier and things like that. And it's just, I think there's more variety myself.
I must admit that our Australian beef is 10 times better than American beef. So.
Agreed.
Doesn't all beef come from cows?
Yeah, but they're raised differently, different grains and things like that in different parts of the world.
Yeah. Beef, Australian beef, can't beat it.
True.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about the United States?
Favorite thing? You take that one first.
Favorite thing about the US? Probably that everything's really cheap. Food, clothing, going out, alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just really cheap.
Yeah, the cost of living in Australia is just so expensive. You know what I mean? If you just buying a sandwich, for example, in Australia, it'd be like $7. You know what I mean? Compared to like $3, $4 here, something like that. So it's pretty significant.
That would be a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Okay, from a different kind of perspective, have you ever tried to catch a kangaroo or a koala bear? Like, are they catchable?
Well, we eat them.
Kangaroo tastes nice. Haven't quite tried koalas at all.
They're pretty tough to catch.
They're pretty tough to catch. Yeah.
If you got close enough, they'd probably just kick you.
Yeah, kangaroos are good boxers.
They are.
Okay, the next question is something that we wonder about every day. When you flush the toilet, which way does the water swirl?
Me personally, like, once I've done my business in the toilet, I'm not a fan of watching whichever way it swirls, so, it's probably better to ask Martin that one.
I was very curious when I first came over. Ours goes clockwise and yours goes anti-clockwise, so that was pretty cool. It was pretty surprising, so it wasn't too bad.
Whatever gets your jollies off, mate.
Yeah, that's it, mate, yeah.
I know a lot of American girls are suckers for Australian accents. So have you really experienced that at all?
I'll let you handle that one, mate.
I don't know about that. You definitely get a little bit more attention than you would back home, because you stick out more. And people find, it's something unique that they don't come across every day.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. That's all the time we have to talk to our lovely Australian guys today. So let's send it back to Judy and Kevin.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
All this culture makes me think of Hispanic Heritage Month.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just all this global stuff going on here at RMU.
And it is October, which is Hispanic Heritage Month.
That's right. Actually, now through October 15th, RMU is recognizing Hispanic Heritage Month with 4 different events plus meal specials. On Tuesday, October 9th, there is a performance by Besame from 5 to 7 at Romo's Cafe. Be sure to be there for complimentary refreshments. Then on Thursday, October 11th, there's a movie night where they'll be showing The Mask of Zorro at 7 p.m. at the Jefferson Center. There will also be complimentary refreshments there. And now through October 15th, don't miss a special display recognizing Hispanic Heritage Month in the library. And don't miss specialty meals on October 8th and 15th. Hispanic Heritage Month is recognized by the Office of Student Life.
There's a lot of things going on with Hispanic Heritage Month, and that's really cool. I wonder what other months or other cultures, though. I mean, hopefully in November we'll see something similar to this, but I think what Robert Morris is doing to broaden students' horizons is a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a really good way to bring it into our everyday life without force-feeding or spoon-feeding cultural information and cultural awareness to students here. And who doesn't like free refreshments?
Yeah, definitely.
Free things are always nice for college kids.
Mm-hmm. It's a good incentive to go. I think that the Robert Morris Study Abroad program is very strong here.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the interesting things that I found out is that here in America, our view of studying abroad is just to go there and get the experience of it, whereas people who come here, they're just going to get the education. So that's kind of the difference.
That is very different. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for our informative international segment. Thanks, Molly and our friends from Australia for coming on the show. After the commercial break, we will reveal the answer to this riddle. What do mummies, MySpace, and hand games have in common? Stay tuned.
Mom and Dad, we need you. We need you to be involved in our school. Because when you are, we get better grades.
And have a higher rate of graduation.
It could be as simple as stopping to read a haiku. Hey, we're not demanding like your boss, but we need you. We need you to be involved in our school.
And maybe even get us a pony.
Hear what your kids are saying. Get more involved. Join your local PTA.
Passing gas around infants can be deadly. Passing gas releases a toxic fog of ammonia and hydrogen cyanide, which can be. Passing gas can even contribute to sudden infant death syndrome. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas. Take it outside.
There's something about you, baby. I can't get enough. There's something about you, baby. I got you looking at me. I'm gonna call you bluff. There's something about you.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Have you been a dad today?
Well, I have to say the numbers are really good, and pretty much everyone loves every aspect of the show.
Right.
But the network's telling us that we have to get a new female anchor.
A new female anchor?
Any ideas?
Man. I'm trying to think. Hey, you want to be on the show? Okay.
With Halloween coming up at the end of the month, we've decided to kick off October the right way. All month we'll be having Halloween fun, including a mummification contest, candy tasting contest, Halloween games, a pumpkin carving contest, and a Halloween costume fashion show. This week for Oktoberfest is, drum roll please, whatever, mummification. But I really don't know anything other than what's in front of us.
And what is in front of us, if you haven't noticed already during the show, is toilet paper.
You know, the one thing about being a talent is that you're left out of the loop that a lot of the producers make the final call on.
Yeah, that worries me a little bit.
Yeah, so we don't, I mean, mummification, toilet paper might be quite the messy time.
I know that in ancient Egypt, when they would mummify someone, they would pull the brain out through the nose. So I'm assuming they wouldn't be doing that, but they haven't
No.
informed us much of what's going on.
And there are no
tonight.
mason jars, so I don't think any of our organs will be taken out either.
No, I think we're gonna make it through this one. But
It's just a candy eating contest. I mean, that's coming up.
can we skip
and-
forward to that? I kind of want to do that more than get
Or the
wrapped in toilet
pumpkin
paper.
carving. I mean, I don't know why we started with mummification first, but apparently this is what the viewers wanted, and we're trying to up our ratings, so I guess let's have at it.
All right, let's just get it over with.
Okay. So whatever you guys are gonna do.
Stand up. All right, you get 2, I get 2. We have to mix. All right, quite sure. All right, we're gonna do 3, 2, 1 kind of thing. I guess. Are they allowed to help us? You think you can hold it? You think you can?
I can hold it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
might need to move the chair out of the way. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, move the chairs.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
3,
2, 1.
You're off to a good start. She ripped it already. This isn't
I don't
strong
know if this
toilet
is
paper.
how people did it.
This isn't going to turn out very well.
I don't think this is like 4-ply toilet paper. I think
No.
this is
2-ply.
I'm gonna write 2.
Stretch your arm out.
This is really not good.
Oh.
I think they have a lead over us, Angie.
Sorry, I'm a little close to you right now.
as long as we win.
Is there an unfair advantage as to how strong their toilet paper is compared to ours?
I think it came out of the same package. I think
Maybe-
you guys are just coming up with excuses.
Maybe my shirt's made of sandpaper. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna move anymore.
That's, yeah. Oh,
I think
please do.
we need to wrap your face.
Oh, man.
Viewers.
Leave an air hole, please.
Air hole? Who needs an air hole?
Gosh.
Here.
I hope this is entertaining.
Where am I going from here?
Around. Here, come this way.
Oh, this is intense. This is intense.
Ah, you were doing so well.
Other hand.
Though,
Stick it.
stick it
Oh
where?
my gosh.
You're not even like halfway
Okay.
done with your roll yet, and we have another one. What's your game strategy, Claire?
My game strategy is to just wrap it.
Here. I just felt something rip in the back.
Kevin, did you ever go as a mummy as your Halloween costume?
No, I don't think I'm gonna start. This is.
Good luck for you.
Is it?
All right, well, judges are telling me we have a little less than 30 seconds left.
It looks like I've been flushed down a toilet.
So if you flushed me in Australia, I would go the opposite way.
You would
is
go
what we learned.
clockwise.
Okay, can we have a countdown? The next boogeyman gonna be when it's over? All right, that's it. Done.
Are we done? I don't know what's going on. Who do you think
Okay.
wins here? We have legs.
Yeah, but
We have partial leg. We have whole chest. We have leg.
To account-
We had face. And both arms. We had face.
I
Face
don't-
trumps body.
I think mine's good.
I think yours is more complete.
I'm sorry.
Yours looks really sporadic.
That's how I roll.
Oh, your toilet paper.
Roll
Yeah.
good fun.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to stay like this for the rest of the show.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But we have, besides mummies, we also have MySpace to talk about. You want to fill us in on MySpace?
All right, I guess I have no choice. But as you probably know, then can we sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, girls. Okay.
All right, as you probably know, I'm sure that you've already heard this a million times already, the MySpace music tour featuring Hello, Goodbye, and Say Anything is coming here to RMU. The show goes down on Saturday, October 27th at 7:30 at the Sewell Center Arena. Tickets are on sale to RMU students for $15 in the Student Life office. Members of the RMU community are limited to 1 ticket per person, so get your tickets now because they're only here while supplies last. All seating is general admission and the doors will open at 6:30. So are you going to go to the show?
Of course I am. I loved Hello, Goodbye before everyone jumped on the bandwagon with their second album.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this toilet paper. But
Are you still like nervous about the toilet paper? You seem a little edgy now.
I'm just letting it happen. Here, hold this.
Okay.
Okay.
But speaking of music now, since we're on to that with Hello, Goodbye, and Say Anything coming to Robert Morris, this is the second time that bands have been here that students have enjoyed. Last time it was Under Oath, Taking Back Sunday, and another band. But, I mean, this is a good opportunity for Robert Morris to start putting itself on the map as a trendy place for kids to come for an education.
And it looks like a really good place when people who don't go to the university, when they come down here, they see the campus. Maybe they won't see the hills right away as a disadvantage, but as they come onto campus, they'll think, hey, this is a good place to go to school. So
yeah, and look how many cool things they have.
And it's really good marketing overall for the
Right.
university.
And it's like great experience for anyone coming too. I mean, it's $15 for students. You can't get tickets for $15 anymore.
I know, especially for a show like Hello, Goodbye, and Say Anything. Like these are not just small acts. So just to get in for $15 is a fair price.
So if you're looking forward to the show like we are and you haven't bought your tickets yet, they're on sale at Student Activities in the Nicholson Center. But we have to move on because we're getting close to fulfilling our 30-minute time slot. So before we do that, though, I'm going to play rock, paper, scissors with our producer to see if we can get more time, since I know you love the show so much and you want it to be more than 30 minutes. All right. Wait. Apparently, she was mummified upstairs and she can't pull her arms out. So I guess we're not going to lengthen it. So, I mean, but, you know, like something to talk about, though, is rock, paper, scissors. And there is a tournament coming up right now. It's occurring right now in John Jay Gym. It's the first Robert Morris intramural rock, paper, scissors contest. And since I know you're all dedicated to our show, we will be highlighting the contest and the champion next week. So don't forget to tune in, same time, same place. Kevin, this has definitely been pretty interesting.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely think that I've never been mummified on the air before. Does this look more like a scarf, though, than a...
You look very trendy
good.
With the scarf.
I'm bringing fashion to mummification.
Yeah, because I never saw a mummy that looked as good as you do right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, mummies have been given a bad rap. So I'm just trying to, you know, give them the good rap here.
But, you know, mummies were males and females, not just mothers.
Ah.
That was worse than your joke. I
think.
Probably. But, I mean, let's recap what we talked about. Australians, Hispanics, bands, MySpace, mummies. This show is so educational, Mr. Rogers would be so happy.
He would. I mean, and this may be the best and most intellectual episode of RMU Tonight yet.
I think next week I'll wear my glasses and look like more like, maybe we'll put some books on the table.
We need to get RMU Tonight coffee mugs, I think.
Yeah,
too.
Coffee mugs. Maybe you should come in a lounge coat with a pipe.
That'd be promoting tobacco.
That's true, and we don't do that here.
No, that's kind of bad.
That is bad. But I think that's all the time we have for the show tonight. Be sure to turn in every Thursday at 9 p.m., followed by CSE. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.